You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. You want to know about the actual shape of your first year. What are your days going to look like? What are you saying yes to? And what are you saying no to? At least for now. How do you know if it's working? And what do you do when it isn't? Those are the questions we're going to work through together today. Congratulations on getting to stop 7 of the Confident Homeschool Roadmap. You have spent time figuring out your why, rethinking what education really means to you, learning to see your child differently. That thinking is real work. But that's not done. At some point, the thinking has to turn into a routine on the fridge and a plan for Monday morning, right? That's what this video is all about. You want to know about the actual shape of your first year. What are your days going to look like? What are you saying yes to? And what are you saying no to? At least for now. How do you know if it's working? And what do you do when it isn't? Those are the questions we're going to work through together today. Before we build forward, let's look at what you've already worked through because it will directly shape your plan. So you got clear on your why. That's an exercise that tells you which curriculum you can skip, which advice to ignore, and whether a hard week means something is wrong or maybe it's just Tuesday. You challenged what education really means for your family. Not what school does, but what learning looks like for your specific child in your specific life. You started seeing your child as the curriculum, which means your plan doesn't start with a subject list. It starts with who they are right now and what they actually need. You work through the socialization question, which means you're not building a plan from a place of fear. Instead, you're building it from a place of intention. And you learned where first-year homeschools usually go wrong. They're trying to do too much, too fast, for too long, with too many kids all at the same time. All of that is raw material for you, so now we're going to build something with it. A first-year homeschool plan has 3 parts, just 3. First, you're going to find your routine, or maybe some people call it a rhythm, because it'll be fairly predictable to you and to all your kids over the course of the year. Before you choose that routine, before you choose curriculum, decide how you want your days to feel. Really, make that your rubric, the thing that you judge everything against. What time do you want to start? Do you create a routine 4 days a week or 5 days a week? Are the formal learning activities in the morning? Or are you going to leave the afternoons open to do extracurriculars? Do you take Fridays for field trips and projects or create fun Fridays by incorporating game schooling like I did? This routine is your container. You get clear on the container before you start to overfill that time, and you'll be a whole lot happier. The second thing you need to do is decide your non-negotiables, the things that have to happen every day. What would you say the 2 or 3 things are that have to happen every day, no matter what? If they don't happen, it's a bad day. But if they do happen, it's a good day. What are those 3 things? For many families, it's reading, writing, some kind of math, maybe time outside. But maybe that doesn't resonate with you. You can decide. What are your 3 things, those non-negotiables that are unique to your family? Everything else gets layered in afterwards once the foundation is solid and you didn't have a hijack day. And when you haven't had a hijack day, those emotionally hijacked days that make you feel like you're behind or you haven't quite hit what you wanted to this week. Oh, and that's the third thing. You need to plan for those days. Those days. Decide now before you begin, because you'll have those days. You need to know what you'll do if something goes sideways. The families who struggle most in year 1 are the ones who white-knuckle a plan that stopped fitting weeks ago because they don't have permission to change it. They haven't told themselves you can change it. Give yourself that permission now in writing, if that'll help. So you've got your routine, you got your non-negotiables, and you've got your plan for those days. Write those things down before you do anything else. Just know this before you begin your first year. The plan you begin with is not the plan you'll be running by March. There is so much learning about learning about each of your kids, learning about your energy and capacity in that first year. All those things are learning, not failure. It's just the first year homeschool reality. The goal of your first year plan isn't about being perfect. That is not going to happen. So what is it? To get you started, to get your kid learning, to get your days moving, and to get your confidence building. The plan will get better as you go, because you will get clearer as you go. Before I let you go, I want to make sure you know about the 3 ways I can support you as you take this from thinking about homeschooling to actually doing it. You can book an aligned homeschool reset session if you want to talk through your specific plan with me, your family, your kids, your actual situation. I offer an aligned homeschool reset session where you can get clear on what your year should look like, sort out what's still feeling murky, and get you ready to start with confidence. And you can learn how I can support you along the way. The link to book that is below this video. If you haven't grabbed the free Confident Homeschool Roadmap yet, do that now. It's 7 emails that more deeply walk you through the things that this playlist introduced. Your philosophy, your approach to homeschooling, your method, managing outside opinions, knowing if it's working, and protecting your energy. It's practical, it's specific, and it's straight to your inbox. You'll find the link below. And if you want a complete structured roadmap, something that walks you through building your educational philosophy, designing your year, choosing what fits your child, and setting up your first year so it actually feels good, that's what the Confident Homeschool 101 course is all about. If you want clear step-by-step instructions, you'll find that link below too. One day, not too far from now, you're going to be in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday, maybe sitting at the kitchen table with your kid deep in something they actually care about. No bell about to ring, no one watching the clock, and you're going to think, this is why we did this. That moment is coming. The plan you build this week is how you get there. You can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Now go build it. I'll see you in the next video.